Let me ask you something honest. Your phone rings. You see the name. You know exactly who it is. You could answer. But instead, you watch it ring. You wait. And the moment it stops, you feel something that makes no logical sense. Relief. Not guilt, not anxiety. Pure relief. Then, you immediately open your messages and text them back. Hey, sorry, just saw this. What's up? You saw it. You were right there, but something inside you could not make yourself answer, and you have never been able to fully explain why until now. Psychology calls this phone call aversion, and it is far more common than the world admits. But here is what makes this fascinating. It is not laziness. It is not rudeness. It is not a generation that forgot how to communicate. It is something much deeper, much older, much more human. When you speak on a phone call, your brain is managing an overwhelming number of simultaneous tasks. Tone of voice, pace of speaking, silence interpretation, real-time emotional responses, the fear of saying the wrong thing with no time to think, no ability to edit, no chance to take it back. Every word you speak leaves your mouth permanently. But a text message? A text message gives you something the human brain craves more than almost anything: control. You read it, you think, you write, you delete, you rewrite. You choose exactly, precisely, deliberately the version of yourself you want to present. And for people with high emotional intelligence, people who feel deeply, people who think carefully before they speak, that control is not optional. It is survival. Here is the darker truth that nobody tells you. Many people who prefer texting grew up in environments where saying the wrong thing had consequences. A parent who reacted badly to an unexpected answer, a relationship where silence was used as punishment, a childhood where words spoken out loud were sometimes weapons. So, the brain learned a protection strategy. Think before you speak. Edit before you send. Never be caught emotionally unprepared. And texting is the perfect environment for that strategy. It is not avoidance. It is armor. Built by experience, sharpened by pain, worn so long it no longer feels like armor. It just feels like who you are. So what do you do with this information? You do not need to fix yourself, but awareness changes everything. Next time your phone rings, notice the feeling. Name it. Ask yourself, am I avoiding this call because I need time to think, or because I am afraid of being seen in real time? Both answers are valid. Both answers are human. But only one of them is keeping you small. Start small. Answer one call a week that you would normally let go to voicemail. Not because phone calls are better than texts, but because every time you do something your fear told you not to, you take back a small piece of yourself that experience slowly took away. Now, I want to ask you directly, are you this person? Do you let calls ring and immediately text back? Or do you know someone who does this and you never understood why? Comment below. Tell me your honest answer. Because I promise you, you are not alone in this. And understanding yourself is always the first step to becoming more free. Subscribe to Noir Cortex, because the most important person you will ever understand is yourself. See you in the next one.